Morning, people. Your governor here, humble servant. Here at it again. Let's make a quickie. I want to talk about a couple of things today. I want to finish the video that I uploaded like a few days ago regarding non-entitlements and including college. And then I want to talk about why the quality of men have gone down substantially, because not only the quality of women, it's the quality of men too. Regarding college, what I couldn't say in that video because my battery died was that well, I said already, you're not entitled to it, and you have several avenues that you can provide value, and you can make any kind of money that you want without going to college. What you need to learn is how to provide value. If you provide value for someone, you will get the money. The country that I was born in, I went to college there. I become a chemical engineer, but it wasn't for me. I didn't like it. It wasn't something that I enjoyed. So when I came to this country, instead of practicing that or doing anything else, I decided that I was going to have my own business, and I was going to learn how the free market works, and I was going to bring whatever amount of money I was interested in bringing, because I was going to learn how to provide the value that I needed to provide in order to bring that money in. So when you go to college, you get into debt, and when you get into debt, let's say you get 100, 150, 200,000, 300,000, $400,000 in debt, 80,000, 90,000. That is a house. And the problem with that is that you don't have the house. So you end up with this bet of a college degree that in theory should get your job, that in theory is going to support you through your whole life, but in reality you have nothing. You got a degree, you got a certificate, you got a little piece of paper that might or might not be worth nothing, but you have to pay the money back. You have to. So I don't know. I mean, if you're gonna go down like 30, I don't know, 40, 400,000, 100,000, better buy a house. That's gonna make you some money. I mean, it's not the right investment. I mean, it's not the greatest investment, but if you're gonna drop that kind of debt into a college degree, you're better off dropping it in a house or in something that is actually gonna help you produce money. At least you're gonna become a doctor or a physicist or I don't know, something like seriously valuable in the free market. I don't see a reason why you have to spend that kind of money. You see? So you are not entitled to it, and if you decide to do it, it is on you. Nobody's pointing guns to your head. Nobody's telling you you have to do this. Nobody's telling you you do this either or you die. I mean, no, it's on you. You decide. You make an uninformed decision, and you decide to go in huge amounts of debt. Don't pass that on to people that decided not to do that, not to take that decision. Don't pass that on to people that decided to make informed decisions. You see? Let's say that you make it. You go to college, you get into a huge amount of debt, and but you got a somewhat good career, or you got any career, and you make it out of the college, and you get a great job, and you get it, and you make a lot of money. Would it be fair for you to pass that bill on to, let's say, me, who decided not to go to college, and let's say that I'm not having a great life, and let's say that I'm struggling, and let's say that I am doing things that are not as good as the things that you're doing? Would it be fair for you to pass that bill on to me, instead of, now that you can afford your college and your thing, pay your own thing? I think that wouldn't be fair. And the reason why you cannot discharge college debt is that, let's say you buy the house that I was talking about. Let's say that you drop, I don't know, 80K, 90K, 120, 300 in a house. If you stop paying for the house, you're gonna get kicked out of the house, and they're gonna repo your house, or they're gonna evict you from your house, and you're gonna do foreclosure and all that. If you buy a car, let's say that you didn't got like, I don't know, 30 grand in that, and instead of dropping that amount of money in a college degree, you drop that amount of money in a car. Then if you stop paying for the car, they send the repo man, and they get the car, and they get to sell the house, and they get to sell the car, and they recoup some of the money. In the event of a college degree, what you pay for is does not exist. It's not tangible. It's not something that someone can recoup or recover. They cannot open they cannot recover the knowledge, in theory, that you gain off your brain. They cannot download it like a computer. They cannot open your head and harvest your brain, or they cannot do any of that. So that's why you are not able to get out of that debt. So I will strongly advise you to think that if you decide to go there, I would strongly advise you to know the kind of degree that you're gonna get, if it is worth it, if you have any kind of value in the free market, and if you can, depending on the amount of value that you're going to provide with that degree, if you can pay it back without being a burden on your finances. If you decide, if you decide not to go there, then, as I said before, you have so many avenues that you can use, and you can provide value, and you can make any amount of money that you want, any at all. Regarding the quality of men, I was seeing a documentary yesterday night, and there was this, let's say, the elephant. I don't remember the name right now. Tribes are humans. I guess. Animals have another name. Let's say the elephant tribe, for the sake of the argument. And the males were poached. And when the males were poached, there was no male influence in the young males. So the young males start getting aggressive, and they start being unproductive, and it turned out bad. So what these elephants did is that they brought another male from another elephant group or elephant tribe, and that male start organizing this male elephant tribe, and things start getting better, and the young males start getting more. They could start mating with other females. They could start helping in the group of elephants, and they start having a positive impact in their group, in their community, let's say. And I see this happening so often nowadays. I see the same problem with the single motherhood situation, in which especially males, are being raised without this positive male influence, and then they grew up to be mass shooters, and they grew up to be criminals and gangbangers, and they grew up to be low testosterone Antifa guys. And what that means is that it all comes down to the very simple fact that what this does is that every time you see any of these Antifa guys, it's just the female sending out the low testosterone male to protect the welfare state. Because, let's be honest, some people have to work for a living, and some people have to vote for a living. it's way easier to vote for a living than to work for a living. And a lot of the single women, single mothers, um, they just got used to vote for a living, and they send out their low testosterone, most definitely traumatized um, males to protect the welfare state, and that is very sad. So I want to leave it there. I want you to think of it. If you have, as usual, any comments or questions, please, um, you can do it in the comment section. I would really appreciate if you can share and you can subscribe to the channel. I am a little distracted today because I have to finish this. But thank you very much once again. It's been a huge pleasure talking to you. Thank you very much. Bye bye.